Hey, Marcus Willard here from StreetText, and you are in a great spot if Facebook lead generation is on your radar. StreetText has been around since 2015. We have launched hundreds of thousands of ads, generated millions of leads for our clients, and we are a preferred Meta marketing partner. Now, what you need to know is that Facebook is top of funnel. It's interruption-based marketing. It is absolutely where you're going to find the lowest cost leads you've ever seen. But I'll tell you this, it's going to be all about your follow-up. And so before we get into really helping you make sure you're using this trial to its maximum capacity, I want to invite you to our mastermind every single Wednesday and into a complimentary phone call with me, your coach. Because at the end of the day, lead generation is going to be the easy part, especially if you follow our guidelines. It's going to be following up with these leads, learning what to say, how to say it, what your automations are doing, your email drip, your SMS, what type of integrations you're using, CRMs, all that's going to be huge follow-up strategy that you're going to want to look into. And we have the best community in the world for you to do it. So let me just go into your dashboard here. So the first thing you're going to do is connect your Facebook ad account. This will take your Facebook business page and allow you to start generating leads right away with our ad templates. Once you connect your Facebook ad account, you're going to go into the funnels button. Now, the funnels button is going to give you a limited number of options in the trial, but should you continue beyond the trial, you will have all the templates you could ever imagine and dream of to work with, depending on the type of lead you're going after. What we're going to recommend in these first few days is something we know will generate leads immediately for you, okay? And I'm gonna show you one of my favorite, the buyer lead ad. You're gonna be running these ads in a series of 3, okay? It's called a split test. So instead of running one ad, you run 3 identical ads at the same time. You have the same ad image, the same copy, the same targeting. The only variable at the end of the day is the audience who Facebook is putting in front of it. And think of it, it's like a 15-mile minimum radius Facebook makes you use because of the Housing Discriminatory Act. So it can go anywhere. It could present it to anyone and even the wrong people. So we need to make sure we split those audiences in the beginning, because as you can see, for example, this ad here in Orange County, which is producing 3 leads at $5, which is wonderful with name, phone number, and email, is doing great. Now, he ran that same ad into another audience with the same ad spend and it had nothing generated. And then the same thing happened for ad 3. So it was this ad that we kept going on. And it just shows you why you don't run one at a time. It's like this. You know, I always tell people, if you're going to go sit down at the blackjack table in Vegas, what's your chance of getting that 21? Playing 3 hands instead of 1, of course, it gets a lot higher. No different than Facebook. You only leave a split test on long enough, 24 to 48 hours, sometimes a little bit longer if you have a couple great ads competing against each other. That's going to allow you to see which profile, quantity of leads coming in, and quality of information, so you can continue and focus on what's best, which is your lead conversion, which is a whole nother thing we'll be speaking about. So here's the ad example. See all available pool homes in Orange County. What you got to think about Facebook is, because of the 15 miles, create ads that can create all inclusivity. So the opposite side would be see all available homes in Orange County under $1 million with a pool and a big backyard, or even more local would be see all available homes in Beverly Hills under 5 million, right? That is only going to attract a very niche market, where if you do something like this, everybody in Orange County in that 15-mile radius could say, I want to see pool homes. And on the other side, that's where you're pre-qualifying. Let me show you some different examples. See all available 1-story homes with garage in Johnson County. See, that was Orange County and Johnson County. So anytime you can create a bigger call to action, awesome. See all available homes for sale in Toronto. Toronto is a huge GTA area. See all available lots in Toronto. This is just one of many examples. If you need some help, reach out to your coach. We can help you with some ideas. All these photos, by the way, are their own photos uploaded into the funnel. Now, you could go in there into our section here in the funnel, and when you go to collect select, you can go and build this yourself. Now, what I want to kind of tell you is that just keep it general. Like we talked about homes, that big call to action, you know, upload your own image. That's going to be a big idea instead of picking from stock, because you can use a bunch of stock photos. Better yet, you upload your own image, okay, and click next. This is where a lot of people get stuck. This is where you put the redirect URL. So if I'm talking about homes in Orange County with the pool, I want all the homes in Orange County with the pool in the IDX or link that they can see right now, because they've just given me my name, phone number, and email. So that'll be something that you want to talk to about accessing, so they don't have to do another search after they've given you their information. Okay, click next here. This is the targeting location. So always use drop a pin rather than targeting, and staying your actual area. This way you could get really precise. So for example, if I did Laguna Beach, California, I need to know what 15 miles looks like. And I can move this all around to really get clear with what 15 miles is going to be like, given that 15-mile minimum radius. As soon as I click done, it locks in. I click next. And then this is just a matter of knowing that split test that we were telling you about in the beginning, running 3 instead of 1. So you can lower your ad spend. We find $5 is good in most markets, lower end, medium style markets. If you're in a higher end market, you want to go a little bit higher, because obviously, in Orange County or places like that, your commission on a couple $1 million home is a lot higher. You're competing a little bit higher, even on Facebook in that marketplace. So that's why you see a little bit higher ad spend in some of those higher end markets. But that's it. You just deploy, they automatically deploy with automations, and then you meet with your coach 24 to 40 hours later, and we start having fun talking about what's most important, your follow-up. So yeah, if you have any questions about this, please let us know. We also will be talking about seller ads, and we have many, many examples, guys, of great seller ads, but that requires a domain because we capture that information dynamically. And so we'll give you examples of what type of seller ads you can run, but it would capture address followed by email, followed by information about their home, time frame for selling, name and phone number. And again, let's start on generating leads now, and then have a conversation about conversion. And we would invite you to our Facebook group. And of course, one of our best meetings of the week is our Wednesday mastermind. This is where you can meet the community, and we can actually go over everything that you could ever imagine under the sun, from the way the leads should be talked to from the beginning. So that includes the emails that are going out, ideally with a video, so they can have a chance to get to know you. You humanize the process. That's the text messages that will go out. That is integrations like BombBomb, HomeBot that a lot of people talk about, CRMs like Follow Up Boss, all of that. We have direct integrations. There's a lot. Remarketing is going to be a big message for you. You can have many questions. So feel free to use this as an intro, and then reach out to your coach, and we can get a one-on-one and go over specific questions to make sure this is just for you. Hope this finds you well. We'll talk soon.